Nestled atop the undulating hills of southeastern Anatolia, a place emerged from the mists of time that would redefine our understanding of civilization. This place, Göbekli Tepe, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and devotion. A silent sentinel that whispers secrets more than 11 millennia old. The wind sweeps across its stone pillars, each carved with intricate reliefs of animals, abstract symbols, and enigmatic figures, suggesting a complexity that belies the hunter-gatherer societies once thought too primitive to conceive such monumental work. Long before the invention of writing, before the rise of cities and kingdoms, humans gathered here, guided by an impulse that transcends mere survival. As the sun rises over the plateau, its golden light catches on the circular enclosures, revealing the colossal T-shaped pillars, some reaching over 5 meters high, rising from the earth like ancient gods. These pillars are not random. They are deliberate, arranged in rings that suggest ritual, a sacred choreography of stone. Each carving tells a story, perhaps of myths now lost, of animals revered, feared, or symbolic of celestial forces. Lions, scorpions, snakes, and birds adorn these monoliths, their forms etched with a precision that indicates both reverence and skill. It is a place that challenges our assumptions, for here, in a time when humans hunted and foraged, they were capable of erecting structures whose very purpose seems to reach beyond the mundane. The discovery of Göbekli Tepe in the 1990s by archaeologist Klaus Schmidt ignited a firestorm in the world of prehistory. Schmidt saw not merely stones in the earth, but echoes of a human story that had been buried for millennia. Here was a temple complex predating Stonehenge by 6,000 years and the Egyptian pyramids by nearly 7 millennia. The implications were staggering. Religion, communal cooperation, and monumental architecture existed before the advent of agriculture, before sedentary life was thought possible. Göbekli Tepe became a revelation, forcing historians and archaeologists to reconsider the sequence of human development, suggesting that spiritual yearning may have catalyzed the dawn of civilization itself. The structures at Göbekli Tepe were painstakingly crafted. The limestone pillars were quarried and transported from nearby hills, an extraordinary feat without the wheel or draft animals. The labor, perhaps coordinated by a nascent religious hierarchy, reflects a society capable of complex organization, planning, and shared vision. Each enclosure, circular or oval, holds the echoes of gatherings where stories, prayers, or rituals might have taken place. The very act of building these monuments was itself a form of devotion, a testament to the power of collective human will directed toward something greater than the individual. Within these enclosures, the carvings offer tantalizing glimpses into a world of symbolic thought. Predatory animals dominate the reliefs, their presence perhaps indicative of shamanistic beliefs or a cosmology that intertwined the natural and spiritual worlds. Snakes coil and birds perch, lions stalk and scorpions sting, all captured in an artistry that reveals not only observation but an understanding of the essence of life itself. Scholars debate the meanings. Some see a proto-script, a language of symbols that predates writing. Others interpret these as mythological narratives, cosmic allegories, or representations of ancestors and deities. Each interpretation opens a window into the minds of people whose stories have otherwise vanished into the sands of time. The site is layered with enclosures, some built atop older ones, suggesting a continuity of sacred purpose over centuries. The earliest enclosures date back to the 10th millennium BCE, a time when humans were transitioning from nomadic lifestyles to the first experiments in farming and settlement. Göbekli Tepe, then, is not merely a temple. It is a monument to human imagination and aspiration at a time when survival was a daily struggle. The sheer audacity of carving, transporting, and erecting these stones speaks to a vision that transcended immediate needs. It reflects a society driven by curiosity, reverence, and perhaps an understanding that the cosmos demanded recognition. As excavations continue, layers of ritual deposits reveal the depth of the site's significance. Animal bones, often butchered, suggest feasting and ceremonial offerings. These feasts may have served as gatherings that strengthened social bonds, reinforced communal hierarchies, or honored the deities imagined by these early builders. Such rituals point to a spiritual life that was complex, rich, and central to societal identity. In the shadow of Göbekli Tepe, we glimpse a culture that revered the mysterious, that sought to reconcile human existence with the vast unknown of the universe. The orientation and design of the enclosures suggest careful attention to cosmology. Some researchers speculate that the placement of the pillars may align with celestial events, marking solstices or equinoxes, connecting earthly gatherings to the rhythms of the heavens. The interplay of shadow and light across the carved surfaces would have transformed these stones at different times of day and year, adding a dynamic quality to the rituals performed here. It is possible that Göbekli Tepe served not only as a temple, but also as an observatory, a place where early humans sought to understand and participate in the cycles of nature and time. The abandonment and burial of Göbekli Tepe remain one of archaeology's enduring mysteries. Around 8000 BCE, the site was deliberately buried, stones covered with soil, in a process that preserved the complex for millennia. Why this monumental effort to hide what had been so painstakingly created? Some suggest it was a ritual act, a closing of a sacred chapter, while others see it as a practical measure against environmental or social pressures. Whatever the reason, the act of burial transformed Göbekli Tepe from an active sacred site into a time capsule, preserving the legacy of its builders for future generations to rediscover. The significance of Göbekli Tepe stretches beyond its stones and carvings. It challenges the linear narrative of human progress, showing that spirituality and communal enterprise may have been the catalysts for settled life rather than its products. Here, at the dawn of the Neolithic, humans demonstrated the capacity to dream, to organize, and to create meaning on a monumental scale. It is a reminder that our ancestors were not merely survivalists, but seekers, thinkers, and visionaries who reached for something beyond themselves. As modern humans stand amidst these ancient pillars, we are confronted with a profound connection across time. The hands that carved these stones were guided by the same impulses that drive us today: curiosity, reverence, and the desire to understand our place in the cosmos. Göbekli Tepe is more than a collection of stones. It is a mirror reflecting the earliest flickers of human consciousness and the enduring power of belief. The mystery it embodies invites us to imagine the ceremonies, the stories, and the lives of those who gathered here, bridging a chasm of more than 11,000 years. In contemplating Göbekli Tepe, we confront a paradox. We marvel at the ingenuity of a people without writing, without metal tools, yet capable of monumental architecture and symbolic thought. We see in their carvings the roots of myths, religions, and cosmologies that would echo across civilizations for millennia. The site stands as a testament to the complexity and ambition of early humans, a silent witness to the birth of sacred space and communal purpose. It challenges our assumptions about what is necessary to forge civilization, suggesting that faith, imagination, and cooperation came first, laying the foundation for the societies that would follow. The story of Göbekli Tepe is ongoing. Each new excavation, each fragment of stone unearthed, offers fresh insights into the spiritual and social lives of its builders. The site is a puzzle that resists easy explanation, yet each discovery deepens our appreciation for the ingenuity of our distant ancestors. It is a reminder that history is not static. It evolves with every question asked, every hypothesis tested, and every mind willing to wonder. In this ancient sanctuary, the echoes of the past reach forward, speaking to the universal human quest to find meaning, to connect, and to create. As twilight descends upon the plateau, the stones of Göbekli Tepe cast long shadows across the earth, silent but eloquent. The animals carved in relief seem to watch over the land, guardians of memory and mystery. The site invites reflection on the continuum of human existence, on the ways our ancestors sought to understand the world and themselves. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of human imagination and the sacred impulse that drives us to build, to honor, and to dream. Here, in the shadow of stones older than civilization itself, we are reminded that the story of humanity is far richer, more intricate, and more awe-inspiring than we often imagine.